what's your name? Superior. You're a knight. Oh, is that the joke? Is that the joke of this Pokemon? I get it now. What is up, Saturn system? I hope you beautiful people are enjoying another wonderful day in paradise. My name is Saturn Cycle and welcome back to the Pokemon Omega Ruby 1 Mon Army Challenge. Last time we got next to nothing done. I'm not proud of that. But we were kind of at the mercy of the game. There wasn't much for us to do without extending the time of the video into the 30-minute mark. I was trying to keep it below that, you know? Oh hey, this is a new route. I believe. I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart. Alright, so Steven is here somewhere. We can't get to the gym because there's some invisible obstacle in my way, which I'm assuming is the Kecleon event. Let's see what our encounter is going to be, though. Please be good and not a dragon. Probo Pass. I'm gonna Probo Pass. Ha 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 ha. Oh, somebody's gotta do the dirty work with these jokes. Alright, so nothing for 120. So I guess we're just gonna try to find Steven. See where he... Oh, hey, look, a ball. A nest ball, which we'll never use. Oh, there's Steven. So I guess we gotta get to that bridge. What's up, boy? How's it going, man? Long time no see, and by long time I mean like I saw you a couple minutes ago. So we meet again. How's it been? Have you been using the Mega Bracelet wisely? I mean, honestly, not at all. I just use it to count my steps. I suppose I needn't even ask, though. Not when it comes to you and your team. Yeah, Brendan's pretty strong. He doesn't really need a team. Have you seen the way he shoots them hoops? I wonder, have you noticed, Oh, there's something here you can't see. Now, if I were to use this device on the invisible obstacle... No, rather than describing it, I should just show you. That should be more entertaining. Saturn, are you and your Pokemon ready for battle? I mean, always, buckaroo. I'm the hero who's gonna take pollution down to 0. And Brandon is the muscle. He's ultimate muscle. He's, I'm trying to think of other fighting shows I watched. Oh man, I'm a VR trooper now. It's the Kekles. The startled Pokemon attacked. I really do hate that the statics are all the same. That actually does kind of... But I mean, I guess that guarantees us a static legendary later, I think. Maybe? We probably won't even freaking need it by then. But it's whatever. And since we're playing Omega Ruby, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Groudon. I like Groudon and Kyogre. I think Kyogre has a better design, though. They're both great Pokemon, don't get me wrong. I just think Kyogre looks a little cooler. And then you have Raymond, the Sky Lizard, who is equally badass. So you've got Raymond the Sky Lizard. You've got Groupon the Dirt Lizard, and you've got, I guess you got Mermaid Man. Mermaid Man, the Sky Lizard, and the Dirt Lizard. I can't think of a clever name for Kyogre, so he's just Mermaid Man. If I had to choose, I'd most definitely go with Blazikenite. Why did you give me a Blazikenite? Okay. It seems as though something just shone for a moment in your bag. Why are you looking in my bag? It's not a bag, it's a purse. Let's meet again someday. Okay, bye, Steven. So I feel like we can double back to the gym now. Now that we've got the VR Trooper mask. Anyone else remember that show? VR Troopers. Such a ridiculous show. It tried really hard to be like the new Power Rangers. I say new, but it aired at like the same time as Mighty Morphin Power. I think it aired before Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. But it just I don't remember much about it. I know I loved it as a kid. JonTron did a video on it like 6 million months ago. Yeah, you better run. So yeah, let's just go on in. I like the design of this city. It's actually really cool. Oh hey, it's this gym. We gotta turn the thingies and so on and so forth. Birdkeeper Jared. Oh, it's Pro Jared. Oh man, speak of a controversy. That was crazy to hear about. I'm on the fence with the whole Pro Jared thing. Not the potentially. Okay, so there is a bunch of things that play into this Pro Jared situation. The first thing was the fact that him and his wife are getting divorced because he allegedly cheated on her, which, you know, that's a good reason to get divorced. And I'm not going to be like, I support Pro Jared no matter what, because adultery is not cool. Like, I understand there's a lot of factors that play into it, but as someone that's been cheated on before, like, it sucks to imagine that someone you respected did that to someone else, you know? But that's neither here nor there. The adultery thing, the divorce and the cheating, that's something that's between two adults. That's their life. The fact that he decided to air that on Twitter, that's a little scummy, but, you know, it's whatever. Like, the cheating thing, that's between him, his wife, and whoever else was involved. I have no horse in that race. The other thing, though, with him, like, supposedly or allegedly, and now I'm saying allegedly because there's no, like, concrete proof about this one, but it seems like whenever a YouTuber falls from grace, there's always allegations of pedophilia. Always. Like, it never fails. Sometimes it's bang on truth, like with the nappy situation and the other dude that was in the PokeTuber community whose name I can't remember because he was never even on my radar before this situation. But Techno Blast, yeah, let's listen to that techno music. Let's listen to the first scene in the first Blade movie where he's at that Blood Vampire concert, rave underground. But so with Pro Jared, allegedly he was sending nudes to underage followers on Tumblr. And I'm just like, why though? Like, he's not a small name YouTuber by any means. Like, as far as like the review, commentary, gaming side of YouTube goes, he's pretty well known. So for him to be sending nudes to followers, whether he knew they were underage or not, it's just like, why did you try to push them? Like, he's in a position where it's like, you should have known better, dude. You should have known. Like, with your position, you should know that that's the last thing you should do, is be sending nudes to anyone that's not like your wife or someone that's 100% someone you can trust. Strangers on the internet that are your fans, not exactly the people you should be sending photos of your PP to. Especially since his Tumblr isn't like age restricted, like because it was like a community thing. So it was a Tumblr page for all of his fans to follow. So it wasn't like there was like, oh, this is for people that are 18 and up. Because Tumblr used to be known for like pornographic content. It was like the place to go if you wanted a unique way to engage and consume that kind of content. But ow, you hurt my feelings. But yeah, his Tumblr wasn't like that. I was following him on Tumblr for a while. His Tumblr's gone now for clear reasons. But it's just crazy how whenever YouTubers fall from grace, no matter what community they're part of, no matter who they are, there's always allegations of some sort of harassment. Usually harassment is like the thing they're being called out for, whether it's physical or emotional. But allegations of like pedophilia are rampant. Now, if it comes out that this is true, I mean, by all means, crucify the dude. I mean, either way, even if it's not true, just the allegations are enough. Like, his career is basically dead in the water. He lost like 100,000 subscribers in like the course of like a couple of days or something. He's in a very unenviable position because not only has he lost his wife, he's lost his fan base. Because the YouTube fans, especially in the gaming community, they're not like music fans or movie fans or like makeup tutorial fans or any other kind of fans on YouTube. When you're a fan of a gaming YouTuber and they do something that's really scummy, the entire fandom tends to band together to be like, yeah, we're done with this dude. It's actually pretty admirable, and I wish more, Oh, this is an annoying one. Okay. Wait, I think I know how to do this. Okay, Why is this one hurting my brain so much? This one doesn't even look like it should be that difficult. Because it's not. I was just overthinking it. So yeah, people kind of banded together to say, yeah, we're done with Pro Jared. And it's crazy. You don't see that happen to musicians or actors or anyone else. Anyone else that's problematic, their fans are always like, but they're a different person now. Or they were sorry, they were acting, blah, 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 blah. The only time that's really been acceptable to me in recent history was the James Gunn thing. Because the thing that he got initially pulled off of Guardians 3 for was something that he had already addressed 10 years prior and had already apologized for. So for it to come up again and then cause issues for him again when he's clearly he's gone through his own personal character arc, you know, that's a little ridiculous. But this whole Pro Jared thing, I'm kind of glad to see people stepping up to be like, hey, we're not going to stand for this. I do wish mob mentality would be a little bit more sophisticated in the sense that I wish people would wait until there's foolproof evidence of stuff like... What is with the Survivors? No, these are what's your name? Superior. You're a knight. Oh, is that the joke? Is that the joke of this Pokemon? I get it now. But, okay, that was... you're not that high level. Oh, you killed yourself. I forgot Rocky Helmet. Oh, man. Brandon rocking them new era fitted caps, and it hurt the Pokemons. But yeah, that's the whole Pro Jared thing. I'm on the fence with the whole allegations of pedophilia thing. Like, we know that his nudes are out there because people have seen them. Like, that's just out there now. So it's like, if you're one of those people that wants to see Pro Jared nude, I don't know why. I don't know why you'd want to see him nude, but that's a thing now that you can do. Because this is the internet and things just don't go away the way people wish they would. But the pedophilia thing is where I'm on the fence. Not because I'm like a staunch defender of it, because who in their right mind would be? I'm more the type where it's like, I want to wait till there's concrete evidence before I say, yes, condemn this man for the rest of his life, you know? Because allegations like that hold a lot of weight, like a ton of weight, which is why someone like Vic Mignogna is going to court over something like that. Allegations alone can ruin someone's life. I mean, like a previous example that I literally just stated, look at Vic Mignogna, the voice of Edward Elric. Just the allegations of wrongdoing have basically ruined his career. To the point where, I mean, and there's no proof. There's literally no proof. All the proof that people have tried to levy against him has been basically debunked. And now he, like, people that were once his friends are saying, oh yeah, I'm someone who's witnessed one of these things he's done, even though they never spoke up in the past about it, despite being in a similar position of power and authority as Vic Mignogna. Like, it's not like if they had spoke up in the past, he could have ruined their careers. Yeah, he's probably like the top paid voice actor in the business, but like Vic is known for being extremely friendly. Like it's weird, right? But the fact they didn't speak up, and they waited till after the Broly movie debuted to start saying stuff without proof. Like let me emphasize that there's no proof. So these are all allegations. All the people that have spoken up against Vic don't have any proof. And I'm not saying that people that speak up without proof are always 100% wrong. I'm saying, you can't ruin someone's career without hard evidence. But that's exactly what people at Funimation did. Before there were any court proceedings, before there was like an actual police investigation or anything, his colleagues tossed him aside, his company tossed him aside, it caused him to lose his spot at a lot of conventions. And people don't know that voice actors make most of their money at conventions. They don't make most of their money through like royalties or like anything like that. A lot of these people. Does she actually give us roost? Yeah, I guess the TMs are all the same too. But a lot of voice actors make their money by making con appearances. So after the allegations were levied against Vic Mignogna, he was basically told, "You're not welcome" at a bunch of cons, which that destroyed his income, you know? And it wasn't until he actually retained a lawyer that the people speaking out against him started to realize, oh snap, this could actually be bad for us. He's taking them to court. Like a lot of people that have been talking out against him, he's slapping them with lawsuits, and he has every right to. They've basically, like, how would you feel if you've been in the industry for 20 plus years? You're known for being friendly. You're known for taking your time to talk to every fan, sign every autograph. You know, you go out of your way to make your fans know that you appreciate them and their support. And then all at once, people come out of the woodworks to ruin your career, and they succeed. Like, it's crazy. Progero's not in that predicament. Progero's in a predicament where I wouldn't say his career is ruined. Okay, yeah, I will say his career is ruined because the allegations are enough to stop any career dead in its tracks. But he still has a chance of recovering so long as the fact that him sending nudes to underage people is false. Assuming that's false, he has a chance to bounce back. Assuming it's true, goodbye, Jared. Good night, sweet prince. And then whatever happens to him after that, happens. I'll still go back and enjoy his previous content, but I'm not looking forward to any new content, you know? Oh, hey, we're still paralyzed. We should probably take care of that. We also should probably heal. I have a bad habit of just not going back to Pokemon centers. I end up on tirades, and that takes up my entire mentality, and I end up completely forgetting to do stuff. Up, squeaky chair. Oh, this is the second Pokemon that's died to the Crocky helmet. I need to invest in a new chair. I'm just using like a basic office chair right now. I've had it for years, since like way before I started my channel. I think I've had this since before I finished my first book, which was well over 2 years ago. I need to get a gaming chair. Something that is good for, like my back. Something that won't ruin my knees. Because I do need to get something that offers like the leg rests. Because that'll help my knees completely. There's so many times where I'm like in the middle of a recording and I have to just like force myself to keep talking because I'm in pain. That's never fun. This is still Route 120, right? Yeah. I'm glad that I can just look down at the map on the bottom screen and it just tells me what route I'm in. What's a Pokemon? Who's that Pokemans? It's a whole bunch of them. Was that a Metang? Oh no, it was a Probopass. Okay, we're just gonna leave. That delay made me really worried. Because I'm guessing if we fail, it would have given Pokemon a prime opportunity to just gangbang us. So we're just gonna run from this Probopass. We're gonna try to get more progress done. We have about 6 minutes to get some progress done. At least I want to get another encounter, at the very least, you know? I feel like that's doable. I don't think like another gym is doable, of course. That'd be kind of absurd. I mean, hell, if we make it to another town, I'll gladly go into a gym. You guys know me. No risk, no bisque. And I'm all about that bisque. Boy. A light ball. Cool, 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 cool. I just imagine it's a ball with like a light Yagami Death Note vinyl printed on it. So it's a very edgy ball. Very edgy bows. Okay, Route 21, new encounter. I wasn't even fully in your line of sight. You're not as bad as the woman that's an owl. Hex Maniac Tammy. She's kind of cute. She my kind of woman. I like the crazy chicks. I have a track record for dating crazy chicks. It's always the very pretty ones. So, oh, that scared me. We're gonna have to safety save after this. So, I'm an average looking dude. Like maybe people tell me that I'm handsome, but I'm like, you're only saying that because you have to, because you're my friend. That was a crit. Oh, you poor sweet summer child. But I'm a okay looking guy, I guess, you know. But I have a track record for dating women that are so far out of my league that it actually offends and angers my friends. They're just like, how on earth did you end up dating a girl that looks like that when you look like this? I'm like, you know what? I don't know. Part of my strategy is just I just talk to women like they're people, you know? I don't talk to them like they're a piece of meat. I don't go in with the intention of sleeping with them. I go in with the intention of, hey, you look cool. We might have stuff in common. Let's get to know each other. And that's what happens. Like, there's this one chick that I dated named Gabrielle. And she was, at the time, at that time in my life, she was hands down the prettiest girl I'd ever been with. There were really close seconds, but she easily takes a Zuber. Get out of here, Zuber. Tabas. But at the time, she was like firmly first place. So we were just friends at first because I ended up I had a public speaking class with her brother, so I saw her like on the daily, but I just assumed that they were walking together because they were dating. So I was on this website, it was a social network, and I found her profile, and I was like, hey, you're Blank's girlfriend, right? And she's like, no, that's my brother. I was like, oh, we all just thought you were. Did I ever get cut? Because all of us in the class, we just all assumed that they were dating because they were always walking together. Like they always after class they would always get into his truck and drive off together. So we're just like, that's got to be his girlfriend. It's got to be. But nope. Wait, is there a way to continue going? Oh, I'd have to use cut, which I don't have. Where do I cut in? Did I completely miscut? I feel like I must have. I'll check. I'll look after this episode is over. But yeah, we ended up talking, and she's like, "Yeah, I've seen you around. You know, you're pretty cool and so on and so forth. You and my brother get along pretty well." And I was like, "Yeah, we do. Your brother's super cool," because he was a nerd just like I am. A Jolteon, it's Jazz Cat, but I love you to pieces. I love you, Jolteon, but you are not Master Ball worthy. You really aren't. Not at this stage in the game. So we're just gonna smack you. These are love taps, bud. I love you, Jolteon. And I would have, in a typical Nuzlocke, I would have caught you and I would have named you Jazz Cat. Because that's Jolteon's his boy. But I can't bring myself to do that here. Sorry. Okay, so Mount Pyre is this way. So we're gonna head to Mount Pyre. But anywho, so my my buddy won, like, okay, so Gabrielle and I ended up pretty close. We ended up, you know, in item for a while. And there's this one evening where she wanted to hang out because her parents weren't home, and neither was her brother. So I was like, okay, that's cool. I can get over there. So at the time, I called my buddy Nick for a ride because I didn't have a way around at that time. And I'm gonna finish the story and then we're gonna end the episode. So is this like Lavender Town? I guess so. But I ended up calling him because I needed a ride. Oh, we can get encounters in here? Be something good and not a dragon. You are not good and you're also not a dragon. But we were on the way there, and I was like, yeah, she's pretty hot, you know. I was like, she's pretty hot, you know, blah blah blah. He goes, you know, he's like, yeah, you know, I've seen the girls you've dated, but like, how much hotter can she be than blank chick? I was like, she's actually like a tier above her. He's like, that's not possible. So he takes me over there and he's like, I bet you $20 that I'm not going to be impressed when she comes out. I was like, okay, dude, $20 it is. So we pull up in front of her house and she comes out and she's wearing like Hello Kitty sleeping pants and like a tank top. You know, her hair's in like a messy bun or whatever. But she does kind of like a theatrical thing where she like pulls it out of the bun so it like kind of falls as she's walking towards the car to greet us. And like, I get out because I needed to get out, but his jaw drops. He's just like, dude, no freaking way. It's like, yeah. He's like, is that her sister or something? I was like, no, that is her. She doesn't have any sisters. And he was a little salty about it, but I just kind of have a track record for dating out of my league. Because I think my thing is I just don't want to settle for someone that I think is okay looking. Because at my age, like I'm still in my 20s, but I'm at that point in the dating game where I'm like, if I'm dating you because I want to have a future with you. I'm dating to get married at this point. I'm done with all this high school, early 20s, let's hook up, let's date for a couple months because we're both lonely nonsense. And I'm also the kind of person where it's like, I can't date someone if I can't see myself like waking up next to them every day for the rest of my life, you know? If I can't see myself raising a dog or having kids with them or whatever, it's not worth it to me. I want to date someone that at the end of the day I'm like counting my blessings that they're in my life. I don't want to date someone and get married to someone where I'm like, yeah, they look okay some days, and some days I think they're kind of ugly, but whatever, you know. I got what I could get, you know. I took what I could. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy that's miserable and ends up cheating on my wife like Pro Jared. See, we brought it full circle. Anyway, if you guys have been enjoying Omega Ruby so far and you're looking forward to seeing how it plays out in the future, consider leaving a like and subscribe. Both help the channel immensely. If you do subscribe, don't forget to hit that bell icon so you never miss out on notifications when content goes up. And as always, I've been Saturn, you guys have been awesome, and I'll see you in the next episode of Omega Ruby. Later, everybody!